Hey everyone! Welcome to our German class. Today, we're diving into how to talk about our favorite colors. This is a super common topic in everyday chats and is a fantastic way to practice some essential German vocabulary and grammar. We'll focus on color adjectives, forming questions, and some fun phrases for sharing our preferences. Just a heads up, German color adjectives are always capitalized no matter where they are in the sentence. That's a big difference compared to English and a common slip-up. We'll also work on pronunciation, especially that tricky CH sound. Alright, let's jump in. Guten Tag, everyone. Welcome back. Let's quickly refresh our memories. We've already learned.
Mögen.
That means to like. Is sport.
Lesen.
Means to read.
Essen.
Is to eat and
Essen.
is to travel. We also covered nationalities.
Amerikaner. In.
For American.
Italiano.
For Italian, and
Französ.
for French. Today, we'll be using all of these words as we build on what you already know.
Ich mag Musik. Ich mag Musik.
Ich mache Sport. Ich mache Sport.
Meine Lieblingsfarbe ist blau. Meine Lieblingsfarbe ist blau.
Was ist deine Lieblingsfarbe? Was ist deine Lieblingsfarbe?
Nice job, Emily said.
Meine Lieblingsfarbe ist blau.
Which means my favorite color is blue. Notice how is capitalized. You always want to capitalize color adjectives in German. James then asked,
Was ist deine Lieblingsfarbe?
which translates to what's your favorite color? We used here, not
Welche?
because is for general questions. Pay attention to that capitalization. Are you finding this easy so far?
Ich mag Rot sehr. Ich mag Rot sehr.
Welche Farbe findest du schön? Welche Farbe findest du schön?
Awesome, Emily replied,
Ich mag Rot sehr.
meaning I really like red. The word
Sehr.
adds emphasis to her fondness for red. James then asked a slightly more advanced question.
Welche Farbe findest du schön?
Here
Findest du?
means do you think and means beautiful or pretty. So the question translates to which color do you think is beautiful. This expands your vocabulary beyond just like. And again, notice the capitalization of
Farbe.
exclamation.
Ich finde Grün schön. Ich finde Grün schön.
Ich mag Gelb nicht. Ich mag Gelb nicht.
Great, Emily responded with,
Ich finde Grün schön.
I think green is beautiful. See how the structure is similar to James' earlier question? Now, James expressed a negative preference.
Ich mag Gelb nicht.
The word
Hey?
means not, so he's saying I don't like yellow. This is a crucial pattern. Ich mag nicht is how you express dislike. And don't forget to capitalize. Exclamation. That's a common area for mistakes, so keep practicing.
Welche Farbe ist deine Lieblingsfarbe? Welche Farbe ist deine Lieblingsfarbe?
Meine Lieblingsfarbe ist schwarz. Meine Lieblingsfarbe ist schwarz.
Emily asked,
Welche Farbe ist deine Lieblingsfarbe?
what's your favorite color? While it makes sense, it sounds a bit off to native speakers. Usually, we'd say,
Was ist deine Lieblingsfarbe?
just like we talked about earlier. James then replied with,
Meine Lieblingsfarbe ist schwarz.
my favorite color is black. Perfect answer. Quick recap. Always capitalize color adjectives use for direct questions and remember that
Nee.
means not.
Das Auto ist schwarz. Das Auto ist schwarz.
Die Banane ist gelb. Die Banane ist gelb.
Awesome, Emily said.
Das Auto ist schwarz.
The car is black and James said,
Die Banane ist gelb.
the banana is yellow. See how they still capitalized the color adjectives. These simple sentences show the basic function of color adjectives in German, describing nouns. It's crucial to remember this, especially since capitalization is easy to overlook. Also, be aware of the gender agreement das for masculine and neuter, die for feminine.
Ich mag blau sehr. Ich mag blau sehr.
Ich finde Rot schön. Ich finde Rot schön.
Today, we'll expand on how to describe objects using color. We'll focus on reinforcing the verb sein to be and combining it with the color adjectives we've already learned. Remember, the adjective follows the noun and they must both be capitalized. We'll also be introducing simple sentences where you describe an object's color.
Der Himmel ist blau. Der Himmel ist blau.
Excellent, Anna. Notice how der Himmel, the sky, is the subject and blau, blue, describes it. We use ist to connect the subject and the adjective, indicating a characteristic. Think of it like saying it is blue. Make sure you consistently capitalize blau, it's an adjective.
Die Blume ist gelb. Die Blume ist gelb.
Very good, Ben. You've correctly used ist again. Let's build on that. Now, how would you say the car is red? Remember to use the correct article der for masculine nouns and to capitalize rot red. Pay close attention to the order of words in the sentence. It's crucial for correct grammar.
Das Auto ist rot. Das Auto ist rot.
Perfect, Anna. You got it exactly right.
Das Auto ist rot.
Now, let's introduce a slightly more complex sentence. What if we want to describe not just the color, but also the size? We'll start with das Auto ist klein, the car is small. We'll practice adding descriptive words after the color.
Der Apfel ist klein und rot. Der Apfel ist klein und rot.
Now, let's move beyond objects and describe clothing. We'll practice using color adjectives to describe what we're wearing or what others are wearing. Pay attention to agreement. The adjective must match the noun's gender and number. We'll focus on common articles like der, die, and das when forming sentences. Remember to capitalize the color adjectives. This builds directly on our previous lesson about descriptive adjectives.
Mein Kleid ist lila. Mein Kleid ist lila.
Excellent, Anna.
Mein Kleid.
Is perfectly correct. Kleid is a feminine noun, das Kleid, so the adjective lila follows the correct ending. Make sure you remember that feminine nouns take he in many cases. The key is always considering the gender of the noun you're describing. We'll do more practice with different genders shortly. This is essential for accurate German grammar.
Meine Hose ist braun. Meine Hose ist braun.
That's fantastic, Ben.
Meine Hose.
My pants is another perfect example. Hose is feminine, so braun takes the ending. You're demonstrating a good understanding of adjective agreement. Notice how in both examples the adjective is directly tied to the noun's gender and changes accordingly. We'll cover more complex noun endings later, but for now, you're doing great.
Welche Farbe ist sein Hemd? Welche Farbe ist sein Hemd?
Today, we're going to introduce possessive adjectives like mein, my, den, your, informal, sein, his, and I, her. These adjectives agree in gender and case with the noun they describe. Notice how they come before the noun. We'll practice using them with colors. This is a crucial grammatical concept that allows you to express ownership and affiliation, making your sentences more specific and personal. It demonstrates a deeper level of language control.
Mein Fahrrad ist grün. Mein Fahrrad ist grün.
Excellent. Notice that mein stays the same regardless of the bicycle's gender. However, you need to understand that nouns in German do have gender, so you'll see changes in other adjectives. For example, if you were talking about a feminine noun, like mein Tasche, my bag, the adjective would change. We'll tackle that later. For now, focus on correctly using mein, den, and sein with the colors we know.
Sein Haus ist orange. Sein Haus ist orange.
Perfect. You've successfully used sein correctly. Remember, sein is used for his. The key is to identify who owns the object you're describing. This type of construction is essential for expressing relationships between people and objects. Understanding possessive adjectives is a stepping stone to constructing more complex sentences and describing your surroundings with more detail.
Dein Buch ist braun. Dein Buch ist braun.
Very good. You're using dein correctly for informal situations, when talking to friends or family. There's also ihr, which is the formal your. It's a bit tricky but essential for showing respect. We'll cover the formal version later, along with the rules for capitalization and when to use each form. For now, solidifying your understanding of dein is a great start.
Mein Hemd ist hellblau. Mein Hemd ist hellblau.
Today, we'll be expanding on how to express the intensity of your preferences. We've already used schön and mag sehr. Now, let's learn other adverbs like total or sehr very to intensify how much you like something. Pay close attention to where they are placed in the sentence, generally after the verb. Practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to overemphasize at first.
Ich mag rosa sehr gerne. Ich mag rosa sehr gerne.
Excellent. Notice how I added gern after sehr. It's not strictly necessary, but it adds a bit more emphasis and sounds more natural in this context. It loosely translates to gladly or with pleasure, but here it just strengthens the liking. Think of it as adding extra enthusiasm to your sentence. A very useful addition to your vocabulary.
Ich mag Orange total. Ich mag Orange total.
Very good. Total is a great, informal way to express strong liking. Now, let's introduce ebb and falls. It means also or to. We'll use it to indicate agreement with someone else's preferences. This is a crucial element for engaging in a simple conversation about shared interests. Remember, it goes after the verb.
Ich mag blau sehr gerne und du? Ich mag blau sehr gerne und du?
Ich mag blau ebenfalls. Ich mag blau ebenfalls.
Today, we'll introduce the adjective fast, meaning bright or light when describing colors. Unlike some adjectives, fast doesn't change based on gender or case, it's consistent. Think of it like bright in English, it stays the same regardless of what it's describing. We'll practice combining it with color words to create new descriptions, such as fast blau for light blue.
Ich finde das Hemd fast blau. Ich finde das Hemd fast blau.
Excellent. Notice how fast is pronounced with a short a sound similar to the English word past. The scent at the end is pronounced as a single sound, not separately. It's a subtle difference, but crucial for clear communication. Focus on keeping it concise. Avoid lengthening the vowel sound unintentionally.
Ist dein Fahrrad fast grün? Ist dein Fahrrad fast grün?
Good job. Remember, in questions using sein is the verb sein comes before the subject. This is a fundamental difference from statement order. The word order ist dein Fahrrad is correct. We'll continue practicing this as it's vital for asking effective questions in German.
Nein, mein Fahrrad ist dunkelgrün. Nein, mein Fahrrad ist dunkelgrün.
Excellent response. Now we've introduced dunkel, meaning dark. Just like fast is used to describe lightness, dunkel describes the opposite, darkness. It doesn't change based on gender either, making it straightforward to use. It combines beautifully with colors. Dunkelblau means dark blue, for example. Remember to capitalize it.
Welche Farbe ist dein Buch? Ist es dunkelbraun? Welche Farbe ist dein Buch? Ist es dunkelbraun?
Excellent. You've seamlessly incorporated the adjective hell light to describe the shade of blue. This shows your vocabulary is expanding. Remember that descriptive adjectives, like color adjectives, always come before the noun they modify. We're building a good foundation for painting a more vivid picture with your German sentences. Excellent question, Anna. You're using the correct question structure, and importantly, you're using
Weil
to be correctly. Remember that sein is an essential verb in German, used to describe characteristics including